Hello, everyone, and welcome to another game here on Zero Camp, our very disorganized game. We did not advertise this one tonight, and hopefully folks can still watch the stream, but thank you all for joining. Just as we get started, I'd like to thank Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado for a place to play as well as a place to stream. If you ever find yourself down in the southwest corner of Denver, feel free to look us up. We are playing on Wednesday evenings, typically starting at about 5:30. Our stream starts at 6:15, and games go until the store closes at 10. Otherwise, not a whole ton of announcements except for to repeat that Warfare Weekend is getting closer. We are working on all of our stuff over here to bring you those games from the Last Chance Qualifier and the Iron Gauntlet, so we're looking forward to that. So stay tuned for more information on that. Otherwise, our two players here this evening for our game tonight. On the right, we have Greg, my co-host. He is playing his House Kallyss list with Hellyth. On the left, we have one of our returning players, AJ, who's playing Storm Knights tonight with Maddox. As they are still setting everything up, we're going to go ahead and let them hash it out for a moment. Well, one thing I might do then is before either of you start deploying, I'm going to unmic you both so that way you can just really quickly talk about terrain if that's okay. So go ahead.
And as we're doing terrain, there should be objectives on the table, shouldn't there?
There should be objectives.
There definitely should be.
I had not gotten to the point of being ready to put those down.
No worries. I have objectives. Let me add those. I can't remember what number this is.
Like I said, this is a disorganized stream tonight,
Woo!
So we're just doing what we can.
Do you have a USB-C power that I could use?
Yes, in that blue bag. And
There's a lot
then
of blue bag.
get these flags out here. Flag in the corner. Flag in the corner.
Are you just looking for something that's going to reach up to your device?
Next to the table would be just fine.
Yeah, there's a power strip in there. Okay. Also, before we get going, defenses. I get 3 of them because I'm going second.
And I will get 2. And my 2 are a barrier and a fire pit.
Cool. So terrain, like we were just talking about. So terrain, we have a big old obstruction over here. Big old tower. It's going to block line of sight to everything. It's tall enough that it also blocks line of sight to huge bases, although I don't think we have any.
Yes.
You do have it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know what he's playing. I haven't actually looked at any list yet.
Yeah.
So this blocks line of sight. It's tall enough to block line of sight to everything.
I got some fat boys today.
Okay. And this is sweet on a separate base.
All right.
And so we'll play the whole template. You good with that, the whole template?
Yep.
Perfect.
So who won the roll-off? Sorry.
Good question. I rolled a 2 and failed. And he rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
All right.
So he chose to go first, and I took this side with the forest on it because I like forest as Hellyth, because Hellyth don't care about forest. So I chose this side. So we have a trench, we have a forest right here in the middle, shallow water, a quicksand, and craters and a wall over there is our terrain for the table today. Before we deploy, will place our defenses. I place one first, is that correct?
No, I'm pretty sure that they're placed in turn order.
Okay, so going first, he'll place that. I'm gonna just. Unless people want to listen.
Oh, please.
No, I think he's right. I think it's opposing turn order because that way he gets to like block my placements because he's going second.
I honest to goodness cannot recall.
Yeah, I think it was something that came up at the tournament and we were a little bit waffly about it there. pretty sure this list is 2 Centurions. Oh, a Centurion and 2 Fireflies. Okay.
And I am trying to look up the rules for defenses. If they're not just hiding inside the defenses card.
Yeah, it came up this weekend, and I don't think any of us was really certain what order you place defenses in.
Take turns placing defenses starting with the second player.
Okay.
Because I get an extra one, so it goes
Well,
1, 2.
and that also gives you the opportunity to block my placements.
True.
Because they can't be within 3 inches of each other.
True story. All right, I deploy at 10. I can run 7, 12. That's 22 inches up the board. So if I put this at 23 inches, that gives me what I need. And they can't be within 3 of an obstruction. Is that correct?
They can't be within 3 inches of an obstruction, an objective, or another defense.
Of an objective. Oh, so not near the flag.
No, just your objectives.
Oh, objective. Yep.
I was going to say, flags are not objectives.
So, make sure I'm not within 3 inches of that guy.
Are you
And yep, that is my first barrier.
And I guess the only other thing to remember, like, as a detail, is you do have to place them in the order you selected them in your list.
Oh, okay, good to know. Yes, I have barrier, spike trap, because I want to make sure I get 2 barriers out at all times.
All right, that's my first one.
Okay.
And just to throw out there for anyone who's watching later, Privateer Press, we were talking about this a little bit earlier, but released some art for some parts of the Mage Hunter
Yeah,
Ranger
so I mean,
cadre
the
for
requirement.
Dusk.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. Go ahead.
The requirement for your deployment order on the defenses also dictates which one you don't get. So, like, when you're building your list and you're choosing 3 defenses for the times that you go second, keep in mind that the last defense is the one that you get only when you go second. No, I don't know why we keep doing that.
Your second, sir.
Just a second. And there's a tiny variation in this list that, like, somehow ended up being the thing that was saved, and it is not right. So I'm just fixing. I had Dynamo on Jake's for some reason, and that is not who that's supposed to be. All right. Okay, we're just going to drop this, like, straight up right in the middle of the table. Just to be like, ha ha ha, no stealth.
Sounds good. It looks like it's more than 3. It show is. Boom, looks real good to me.
So, right there.
And it's within 24 inches on your side. It show is. Okay. So my last one is my spike trap.
Okay. 3 Stormsmith.
Okay, spike pit, go there. And that is that. Defenses are in play. So on stream, if you're not familiar with those defenses, we both put up a lot of barriers, which for most things act like a wall. If you do not have Pathfinder, it costs you 2 inches of movement to go over them. For whatever reason, a walk, charge, run, whatever, costs 2 inches of movement to go over them. And like all defenses, if an extra large base or larger touches it, it does disappear. I have an extra large in my list, and it sounds like he's got some largers in his list.
I have 2 huges.
So we have ways to get rid of them without the Sapper card. Interesting. Okay, I should pull out models now.
So this list does a lot of pew pew with a little bit of backup wacky wacky. For lack of a better description.
All right. For this tray, how many void?
I would say the 2 most important things for you to know is that I have a lot of lightning generator.
Okay.
So most of my attacks will hit multiple models.
I think that's dumb, but nothing I can do about it.
And the additional hits are not hits from an attack. So
Right,
They
it's just
cannot
a-
be shield guarded or
It's a
manipulated.
POW 10 hit.
Yeah. And the Storm Striders can boost. They gain power tokens anytime they move.
Okay. D3 or how many?
It's a D3.
Okay.
Striding on the storm.
Yeah.
Good thing I've got 10 shield guards
Aha.
that don't
It's not
care.
as good if they're dying 3 or 4 models at a time.
Hey,
Yeah, that electroleap be real though.
it makes me feel good. Couple wardens.
This would be why I warned about lightning generator and like multiple models being hit by attacks.
Yeah, but oh well.
The other thing to keep in mind is that Katherine Laddermore has a 10-inch aura of ionization. That's +2 on all electrical damage rolls made against models within 10 inches of her. And then the 2 Fireflies, my 2 lights, have a 5-inch aura each.
The pulse.
No.
It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
If
Gotcha.
they are within 5 inches, you take an extra 2 damage.
Does that stack?
Or if they are within 10. Not with each other, but with other effects, it does. So under the feet, you're basically looking at +4s.
You were looking down. That's why I just did it. All right. Void engine. Israfil. Let's see here. Eidolon. What do you got on you, Mr. Eidolon? Force barrier. Do I already have you built? Of course not. Why would I have you built already? Blade. Oh, I just got to swap out your head. Where is your head? There it is.
I didn't think that heads would matter, but they become surprisingly recognizable over time.
Yeah. And my ghast. Where's my ghast? I got a stealthy head with a blaster fist.
Well,
so
you're
ghastly.
pulling out models. I'm going to go.
Swap out heads. Blaster fist, spear fist, head, stealth head. All right.
Super fist. It's super fist or super fist. You know what? I should stop right there. Oh,
Man, some people might like that.
I just keep thinking of our first season of Archer. I call him Fisto Roboto.
I haven't watched any of the new season yet.
That's okay. Neither have I. So, while AJ has stepped away, would you mind talking chat through the list you brought,
100%. So,
including your spell rack and command cards, please?
oh, I should choose a spell rack. I think I have the spell rack I want. I'm pretty sure I take that one always. Yes, I do. Look at that. D-Cell and Viable Resolve. Yep, that's what I want.
So D-Cell doesn't work against the Electro Leaps because they're not from ranged attacks.
No, but the initial hit it does.
The initial hit it do.
All right. So my list for use to people on the streams and in the YouTubes. I'm playing Hellyth. This is my caster right here. This is Hellyth. She is my friend. I'll stop that right now too. So that's Hellyth. She is my caster. I only have 2 casters for Dusk right now, and I hands down prefer her for myself. In her battle group, she has this Eidolon right here. This Eidolon is the Force Barrier Head, which is the +2 defense against ranged attacks and resistance to blast, which doesn't help with the leaps, but he has the Dawn Blade, the Force Shield left arm, and his Force Cannon, which is the Momentum Cannon. Otherwise, he also has a Ghast for her light. The Ghast is the Stealth Head with Blaster Fist and a Spear Fist. And then her third heavy, because we are playing 100 points, is the character Israfil, who has been amazing. I love Israfil. That is her whole cohort battle group. Outside of that, we have the Void Engine, which is our 80 mil solo. So he's the one that if I touch these, they will go away. He is a ranged platform gun. Support, I have my 2 mechanics. They will run behind my jacks, healing them up, giving them Pathfinder, doing some cool stuff. I have 2 units of Seeker Adepts. They are my Empower bots, so they'll be running behind everybody, giving focus out. They can also protect against spells and things, which are cool. I have a unit here. These are my Soulless Hunters. They have a combined ranged attack, so they can sometimes get some ranged work done. And then I have 2 units of Soulless Guardians, Soulless Guardians. They are both Shield Guard units to be Shield Guardy. They also have 2 attacks. They're range 2 Spear and their range 1 Shield. All 3 of these units have their UA to give them all sorts of cool stuff, including stealth. And Hexbolt is also very cool. And do you have any toughness to worry about? Probably not, because you're Cygnar.
No, it's not a thing.
So Hexbolt and stealth is what they'll be doing the whole game. For cards, I brought Breakthrough, Defenses, which I've already used. I'll check that off. Old Faithful, Power Swell, and Take Cover. And that's my list.
And what were your spell rack cards? They were D-Cell and
Viable Resolve.
All right. AJ, what did you bring today?
So
and
I'm
what
playing
are your
Storm
command cards?
Knights today. I like the lightning. I brought Beth Maddox. I actually just recently got this model, so I haven't really done anything with it yet. This is the like metal resculpt that they did of her when they decided that they were like not gonna do just the battle boxes with them. She is controlling the Centurion and the 2 Fireflies. I have 2 Storm Striders. I have Arlan Strangewayes. He has like a suite of abilities that he can apply to warjacks, one of which is Shield Guard, just so you know. I have Allison Jakes. She is controlling the Thunderhead because she has a spell called Sidekick that gives them both +2 defense and they cannot be knocked down, pushed, or moved or whatever. And she also has Energizer, which is an excellent tool for the Thunderhead because he still can't Electro Pulse when he does anything faster than a walk. So making him walk 7 is a pretty dramatic increase in his threat range. I'm using Major Katherine Laddermore, which I would say you will probably see in absolutely every Storm Knights list because she has a 10-inch ionization and she's just a very solid solo. I have a Squire. I have 3 Stormsmith Stormcallers. These are boogeyman. You need to keep an eye on them. They have an ability where when they start their action, they gain an additional attack and +1 to their attack and damage roll for every other Stormsmith within 10 inches of them.
Okay.
Up to a total of +2.
Sounds good.
So with that ability and the feat and ionization, that's 9 Rat 8 power 16 ranged attacks that ignore concealment and cover from these 3 models.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
The other thing that I want to warn you about is that Electro Leaps and Lightning Generator will not allow you to replace models with Void Whites because they have to be killed by an attack.
Sounds good.
And then I have 1 unit of Stormguard who are just here to stand here and be in the way for the most part. They're not super great, but they're cheap. They have set defense, and they're a really good target for Dauntless Resolve, which is +3 armor and tough, which is the only way that I have tough in my army.
Sure.
And that is what a brum.
Yep. I have 2 AD. The rest are standard. So
All
off
right.
to you.
I don't believe I have any models that advance deploy.
Do you want to play on clock to pace ourselves?
What command cards did you bring, AJ?
Oh, I brought Count for Reconnaissance. Yeah, that makes sense. Old Faithful, Sentry Duty, Take Cover, and Defenses, which we've already used.
Excellent.
There's enough shooting in my army that Sentry Duty is a shoe-in. I think Take Cover is an amazing caster cover spell. Old Faithful, if you're playing Warmachine, you just take it. And Careful Reconnaissance is one of the ones where, like...
Last game I played, my brother left Israfel on 1 box. And I'm like, who? Guess what? Who doesn't care?
Yeah. All right. So I am good with clock.
Okay.
I don't have any advanced deploy, so I can start whenever we're ready.
Just hit start on your side. We should be good.
Okay.
While he's doing that, quick shout out to Tried and True. Forest is what I told stream.
Okay.
Quick shout out to Tried and True as well. We've been talking with them, helping each other's streams out to become awesome, more awesomer, I should say. And they have, we're trying to use a clock idea that they gave us, and we're not able to at the moment for technical reasons that we are hopefully going to be fixing, but we should be using it for Warfare Weekend, which would be awesome. So if you haven't checked out their streams and their battle reps, go check them out.
Get out of the way, Shorty.
Just to clarify for everyone else who's watching, as we are plugging them a little bit, I believe it's under Delaware Warmachine, is what Tried and True is under, or it's vice versa?
I don't remember.
I still can't remember.
If you search them on YouTube, because they don't stream Twitch, if you search them on YouTube, search Tried and True Warmachine. That's how I find them. Of course, I just hit subscribe, and then that comes to my inbox, like you should have done with our stream already.
All right. Oh.
Nope, they are under Tried and True. That is their YouTube
Oh,
channel.
weird.
I see.
Why does it go that way? Anyway, okay, so Hellyth, come up the middle. I want this boyo over here. This boyo over here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. We've got a mechanic over here. I'm going to put a unit of Seeker Adepts behind him for no apparent reason whatsoever. Why would they need to be here? Over here, I'm going to have, this is my Stealth Ghast. And what else is he here for? Shoot, shoot, gun, gun. He's here to be a few points and be a third jack is what he's here for. So we're going to run him slightly out. Make sure I'm within 6 on him. I am. And put him here. Seeker Adepts behind him. And then we're going to be dropping in a couple things. So this unit of shield guards is going to come up here. There's my UA right there. Do a nice 4-stack, bam, bam, bam. This unit of shield guards will also come up over here. And I want the UA up front. And just for my own sanity, and maybe for streams, I'm going to swap these two just so that I have the different colors, bases next to the units. And lastly, I have my hunters, who I've been surprisingly happy with. So we're going to put here. Blaster Fist, Spear Fist.
Blaster. Who runs Barter Town?
No AD, so I'm going to keep going. We're going to put him here. And
I mean, she's terrible right up until she's amazing.
Here, and that is me, sir. See, now it worked.
I don't know. All right, I'm going to use these dig-in tokens for power tokens because
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't have enough power tokens, and I'm not sure where they are.
Still,
Okay.
the tokens, it doesn't matter.
We're going to start with the easy
Tokens.
stuff.
I should get my tokens out. That's a good idea.
Fat boy, run! And he will gain 1 power token. The other storm tower will go ahead and run.
Actually, so that means Chimera, the second Chimera.
Oh, don't you get my hopes up.
Too late.
You close your mouth right now. Oh, I hadn't even considered that. That like gave me chills, made me feel funny.
I mean, while we're wish listing over here,
3.
why? There we go. If we're gonna wish list, I'm gonna get Crix with a mix of Warjacks and Beasts because I'll have a Warjack and a baby
What else
dragons.
was on my rack? Probably
I'm gonna run up here. Oh. No, I can't activate him yet. Brrr. Wah, wah. You gotta remember your spells, dummy.
I could not
All
find
right.
this token for the life of me because this is the shape of upkeeps. Spell is not an upkeep.
Weird.
That would be so awesome if it was, though.
All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna go ahead and activate Jake's. She's gonna cast Energizer and Sidekick because 2-inch more movement for Thunderhead just means he's that much closer to killing your face off. And Sidekick is a spell that goes on him. It gives him +2 defense and essentially a movable object. I think it has basically the same effect. You can't be knocked down or moved or pushed or knocked down, pushed, placed, or moved by a slam. So everything that immovable object does.
Yeah.
And she gains the same benefit if she's touching him.
Okay. And that's on the jack, you said?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
She is never going to touch him,
Okay.
ever, because you're Hellyth.
Yeah.
And if she's that close, she's dead. So we're just going to walk over here. And then we'll go ahead and activate him, and he will run.
Because I'm terrible and wasn't paying attention, who's your caster? Like, which model?
Maddox. That is this
okay.
one right here.
Right, the big stack of focus in front of it makes sense.
All right. I'm going to wish I hadn't trapped you, and he's going to run. Because stupid quicksand. This guy is going to activate and run. I'm just going to take 2 to get out in front of everyone else. Then we'll go 8. He kind of wants to chill in the middle of the table.
You can answer this on my clock if you want later, but offensive spells?
I think she has one.
Okay.
Yeah, she has one. I'm not going to cast it.
Okay.
It is 3 cost, range 8, AoE 2, power 13, 7.
Okay.
Electrical
And
blast. It's a 13.
leaves a cloud
Template.
effect that deals damage.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
Nope. It just caused electrical damage, and Warjack's damaged by it suffer disruption.
So
Oh, okay. So it's just hot garbage. I'm not going to cast it.
what I'm
really
so
is.
really what I'm asking is exorcism's gonna go back in the box.
Back in the box.
We're going to run.
I don't know. You might need to exercise yourself against his casting of snipe, because that's how that works,
I
right?
wish I could.
I'm going to run 8.
My
And then
prey units are not in this list, so I don't need
I'm going
that.
to come over here. Laddermore is also speed 8. And she will 100% charge you.
I just realized Maddox's feet is just straight +2 POW. Ranged
Yep.
or
Ranged
melee.
and melee.
Ew.
Much pew pew.
Gross. Gross.
Also, they ignore stealth.
Are they the only models that do outside of your card and the fire pit?
No. Yes.
Okay.
I was answering the wrong version of that question.
Yes. So the only way you can see through stealth is those models, the card, fire pit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Maddox is going to activate. Now, in a normal game,
Is this not a normal game?
no, because I'm playing against Hellyth, and she just asks questions that you have to answer differently than you typically would. In a normal game, I would cast Solid Ground and kind of run to the middle of the table. In this game, she is going to cast Dauntless Resolve on herself,
Ooh.
which means that she can't cast Solid Ground. And then she's going to run to the middle of the table, because that brings her up to armor 19.
That seems okay.
I do believe that is a call. Probably not a bad one.
These guys are going to go ahead and run. They are, I believe, base speed 5. So yeah, we're going to run 8 into rough terrain that we can't do anything about because it's quicksand. So when you touch it, you lose Pathfinder.
This is why I want Scyir to hand out those blessed weapons. Or magical? Blessed. I can't remember now.
Blessed is the one you're looking for.
Blessed is
Right.
what you want.
I can't remember if what the Scyir gives out.
Oh, the Scyir?
Scyir, yeah. I think he gives out blessed. Oh, I got look at this. I got
I
tired
think
here.
it
Actually.
is.
But it might be soulless only. I'm double checking.
I don't think it is.
That one I can't answer for you. Most of his abilities are soulless only, but
The Scyir. Awaken the Void.
that's
Gains
gonna be
blessed
soulless
for a
only.
turn, but it is soulless only.
so yeah, doesn't even work on Hellyth.
What? Just because Hellas got a soul.
Yeah.
Lame.
Every time I
and
played this, I
Just in case I forgot something,
Yeah.
he's gonna walk up here and give him shield guard.
shield wall,
Shield guard.
shield guard, shield
Yeah,
guard,
Shield guard.
shield guard. All right. So threat ranges, I have to worry about.
If you walk out of your deployment zone, I can shoot you.
Okay, cool. And that's with everybody,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
So they threat 19
Okay.
from wherever they're standing. They threat 16 from wherever they're standing. His threat is 17 from wherever he's standing.
Okay.
He has sustained attack. Don't let him hit you. He also still has Electro Pulse. Same deal as it always has been. If you're within 6, you get hit.
And what's his speed?
He's speed 5, but she has Energizer.
So 7, and then the 5-inch pulse.
Yeah, 6.
6-inch pulse. So 13 inches from him is the pulse.
It could be 5 now, actually. But yeah,
13. Okay.
it is 5 now.
Oh, it is. So 12 inches
So
on the
12.
pulse.
Laddermore has a gun. She's range 10 with lightning generator, and she's speed 8.
Okay.
These guys have a gun. The guy in the back here does.
Okay.
It's range 10, AoE 2, POW 14, 8. And then their regular melee attack has Electro Leap. And they are a 2-inch melee range, but they're only speed 5. Let's see. These guys threat 16. Maddox could shoot you. She does have a competent gun. She has a range 10, POW 12 with lightning generator. Why am I bringing shield guard? She just gives everything shield guard. Derp.
I like your list. Okay. Hellyth is going to activate. Hellyth is going to spend 3 to put D-cell up, because that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, you're going to get shot.
Hellyth is then going to spend 2 to put up Inviolable Resolve over here. By the way, we handed nothing out. Everyone just gets their basic cookies. She is on 1. She's going to camp that 1, and she is then going to walk.
What is your armor?
Who's on?
Hellyth.
Her base arm is 15.
Okay. Be super careful about having POW 12s bounced into you many, many times.
Cool. And that's a 4-inch?
4 inches.
Yeah. Okay.
Potentially up to 12, depending on how everything works out. So just try to make sure someone else is the closer guy.
Right. She's going to walk. And while she's there, do I just run and go a little further? She does not have Pathfinder, so she is going to just run.
Just the weirdest thing about Hellyth. She's like, I don't care about this except it makes me slow.
And go right there. That's why she doesn't have Pathfinder. She just ignores it, just looks over it. All right, she's done. Next up, Prisoner Boy. What's their speed?
5.
Can they increase that?
No.
Okay. I don't know why I'm measuring that. He's not stealth. Prisoner Boy is speed 6. He is going to run his 11 inches.
It's definitely a woman.
Whatever. And go up here. Like so. I'm surprised you are gendering my models. I mean, that's not very cool. All right.
These are still Warmachine models.
Right.
Like, if it's a woman, you know.
You said they can see stealth back there, and there was 16 threat?
Yes, this guy right here. So that's going to be a little bit more than that 10 that you're pulling out.
Right.
Because 5-inch base plus 10.
Gotcha. All right, so Iris is going to activate. She is going to run her 12. So we're going to stay 1.5 inches past that. And that looks good to you, right?
Yes.
Avoid the
It
stealthy.
should be very safe.
Okay. Good on that.
And if it turns out that it's not, she can back up a little bit.
Yeah, sounds good.
We know what we were going for.
The Ghast is going to activate. He gets a free cookie because he's next to an undead model. He is also stealthed. Do they throw E-leaps, the little guys?
The little guy, he does not.
Okay. He's going to run.
He just hits you.
He's going to run his Ghast is 6, his 11. Let's do this for real. That's why I have these things. Don't get into...
Yeah, it doesn't
Cover.
look to me like you're within an inch.
No, definitely not. So we're going to back up a little bit and just toe zone
Okay.
and get out of the way for the Eidolon as well. Spend 1 to run. Next up, Eidolon is going to spend 1 to run. He is speed 6, runs 11. He runs 9 because he's not going to get some Pathfinder.
I know it's not something that we think about, but Thunderhead can charge you too, like just to keep that in mind. He does have 2 power 17 sustained attack initial attacks.
That's cool. Cool. All right, so that's 9. I'm going to pull 2 off of that because I have to touch the forest. And I'll probably pull a little bit more off of that anyway. So that is his max. And
On a charge, Thunderhead threats 11.
11. Perfect. I think I'm... Yeah, so we'll just stay outside 11. And I think that's just fine. Like so. Okay, next up. And he's on 1 at... No, he spent his to run. He's on nothing. Next up, my Void Shaper. Eidolon. Range 10. That's all right. He's
I
going to
used
come up
to have
here.
this thing that I would do where I would buy a new faction. I would play in a tournament a week later and win, and then never win a tournament with that faction ever again. I have no idea. It was something about I would get tied up in bad thinking after playing
Okay.
with them for a while or something, and just
He's going to walk up here. Bloop, bloop. They are going to empower 3 times. Wink, wink, wink. He's not the one that needs that. What am I doing? You need that.
yeah. I'm like, he doesn't have generator.
He sure does not.
Like, it would be cool, but
I want him to. Sure. We'll empower him twice, then give him spell ward, because in case you decide to cast a spell you're never going to cast. Actually, can I do that? They might be too far away for that now that I say that. Exorcism. Yeah, range 1. We'll power 3 times because we're cool. Continue. Okay. These duders. Actually, I'm going to activate my shield guards first. My shield guards, she is going to run. Speed 6, run at 11. 6. She's not. She's just going to walk because I've done this before. She's going to walk. She is then going to pop Aissa's Veil. Bloop. And the rest of these. Like so. Next up, the hunters are going to walk forward. Staying outside the forest. They're going to pop the veil as well. Wardens. Bloop, bloop.
Those aren't wardens.
She's a warden. All right. Yeah, Secret Warden.
So, are those what they look like, or are they shield guards?
They are what they are. That's a warden. She's a hunter.
Okay.
The warden popped veil. Okay, over here on the right side. Israfil is going to spend 1 to run and go 6 and come up here to there. I am then. What ignores cover?
They do.
They do. Okay.
These guys do ignore cover.
That's a warrior. Doesn't matter. Okay. Well, he'll finish his run then. Get within an inch of the wall. Up there. Like so. The mechanic is going to run up over here. He's got lots of speed, but I'll bury him back there. 2, 4, 6, 8. He's got more. Okay, these ladies are going to walk up. Actually, yep, they're going to walk up.
Oh, extra larges can gain cover.
Yes.
I know I've realized that before, but I'm just realizing it again. It's super cool.
That's fine. Well, they're going to empower him 3 times, because that's how I'm supposed to do that.
Hey, you, don't kill me.
He is going to activate. He is going to walk. I can't fit in the trench. Trench slightly smaller than him.
Yeah, too big.
So we're going to come hang out back here. Lastly, these shield guards are going to run. Excuse me. Actually, not running, to walk up here. Pop the veil.
Heh.
Not that it's going to matter a whole lot.
It's a lot of don't shoot Israfil going on right there. Five shield guards and cover.
That's all of me. I get the veil. I'll put that up once I find it. There it is. And that's to you.
Groovy. right, well, I'm definitely going to upkeep Dauntless Resolve because it is the only thing keeping me alive, and I'm pretty sure that that's true. We will sit on 5. Power up. Are you within 14? I bet you are.
Probably.
So my control is 14.
Ooh,
is
no.
not. My control is 14 because Squire.
Yep.
He will
No
power
cookie for him.
up. He will power up. She will get her 4 and upkeep sidekick.
He is at full power. I forgot to put those on him. Spells. Spells everywhere.
So many spells. All right, well, I think one of the easiest parts of this whole turn is aim and kill friggin' her.
No. She's done nothing to you, sir.
Yet. Yeah, don't even live in the land where you pretend I'm not going to know that. I know who that is.
Everyone should know who that is.
She gets to share damage with her friends. Let's see. You are speed 5 or 6?
6.
6. So you threw at 11.
I can give him Pathfinder.
So let's see what 11 looks like. Because I can abuse Energizer to back away from you after I attack you.
Sure can.
Yeah, okay. I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to hand 1 to him.
Okay. Cookie.
Yeah, she is control 8. So she does just have him in range. I didn't quite screw that up.
Andrew, we are on top of 2 now. Okay. Cool.
I am a step ahead of you.
Good
All right.
for
I
you.
might be slow, and I might be slow. That's it. That was it.
Israfil, same deal. Speed 6, except that he's 3-inch melee range, so he threats 13 or 12.
That is correct. 6, 9,
With them chains.
10, 11,
Yeah.
12.
Except for Thunderhead.
Six,
Thunderhead
9.
has a spell on him that says that he can't be pushed.
That's rude.
So Israfil threats 12. Speed 6, charge 9, 12.
Okay.
I have no way of increasing that. He has the momentum gun to knock you down / push you away.
Okay.
If you are a medium base, very important.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
no.
slams
It's
small
beat
and
back.
medium bases.
I know his blaster is it's be back only.
Oh, he doesn't have the lash?
No.
Okay.
I took that off because I want to do it to heavies and I can't because he's little.
Yeah, he's little.
He's a little guy. It did work once, which was hilarious, and that was a very fun game.
All right, so let's see what.
I think it was actually into Cygnar. They have their medium shield guard. And so I pulled him away. I'm like, hey, you come here. Get away from your caster.
That seems like a pretty good way to deal with him. You there. None of that. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to feat this turn because you've only got like 3 models that are reasonably within range for me to try to put damage on. And that's just not really worth it. I think I will just hand you a light because they're tasty.
The Squire, right? That's the light.
No, Squire's not a jack. It's a goofy looking solo. All right. I don't want to get charged by Israfil because he will kill me.
Yes. Absolutely.
So, I think.
He's training you correctly. Yes.
Well, but I mean, you could also, like, if you're running Katherine, who I think is a decent drop into.
You're a decent drop.
All right. Well, I think this wall over here is doing me very little good.
Touchy.
I'm tempted. Here's what we're going to start with. This guy is going to be his absolutely ridiculous self. He's going to walk over here.
Yep.
He's going to have one other Stormsmith within 10 inches, so he gets +1 attack, +1 damage, and +1 to hit.
Okay.
And he is just going to try to shoot.
This is a gun, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just going to take shots at
Prisoner boy.
Prisoner.
Yeah. Def 14.
So he is rat 7. Really? He'll miss his first shot.
Okay. He gets 2, 3.
2 shots. He'll miss his second shot.
Okay.
Yeah, you're too far away anyway. All right. Where is 10? Can I just walk straight forward? Are you within 14? You are.
If I know I'm throwing him up the table
So
Yeah, the idea seems sound. Just
he's going to activate. He's going to walk. He's going to empower Thunderhead.
Empower.
So I think at this point we're going to go with the things I know I'm definitely going to do.
Murder, murder, shoot, shoot, gun.
So this little guy is going to activate and run.
Okay.
That's 7 out of his 11. Yeah, I don't think that quite gets to you. All right. So we're going to go... Did and then... Just to get within 5 inches of him.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to activate this Storm Strider. He's actually going to go ahead and aim.
Okay.
We'll see if that's a terrible mistake later. We're going to use Sentry Duty on him
Okay. He can now
to
see
give
my
him
stealthies.
Tireless Sight. And he will boost a ranged attack.
You just discovered 2 models.
Yeah, he will boost a ranged attack into Eris.
Yeah, do it.
He is rat 8, standing still.
I'm a 16. The water doesn't help.
He's going to hit you.
Okay.
I'm going to roll exactly an 8.
Arm 14, 5 boxes. I'm probably going to die.
She goes away. It's power 17 because you're within 5 inches of this guy, so
Yep.
it's minimum 5 damage.
Yep, she's just dead.
And then remember not to pick your models up, please.
Oh, okay.
It's going to bounce 2 additional times. So bink,
1.
bink. Now you can go ahead and pick her up.
Yep. Because it's the next model, then 4 inches of that model, the
Yes,
new model.
it's a continuous chain.
Yep.
So here we're going to be power 12.
Yeah, Gast is 16.
So
4.
1 to the 5.
1 to the 5.
And then the heavy.
Yes, no, that's Eidolon. He is a 21 with his shield.
Okay. So no damage. Can you check your dice camera here? I just slapped it.
He hit the camera itself.
I slapped it.
All right.
I done beat the camera.
Please don't hit.
All right.
Roll the damage for Iris. You're probably going to kill her, but I forgot D-Cell, so there's a chance if you roll Snake Eyes, she dies.
Oh.
Hey, look at that. You did roll Snake Eyes.
Okay. We're going to use Power Loader, so I'm going to
Yeah.
spend a power point to
Do it again.
take another shot. The second shot, we're going to put just straight into the Eidolon.
Okay.
I am rat 8.
Eidolon is...
I'm going to hit a 14.
I think that's what he is. +2 defense against range attack, so he's a 14.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and boost the damage.
19, 21, 23 with...
So
D-Cell?
technically before damage, I got to figure out how many bounces you have.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to get 2. Let me make sure that I've got that right. Directly hit. Yes. Okay. So technically, my bounces happen before damage.
Yes. So it goes to him, and then maybe over here.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else is in range.
Okay.
So it's going to bounce into him and then be
Nobody
stuck.
else.
All right.
So on him, that POW, whatever it was, he's a 16 again.
It's power 12. So 1 to the 6.
1 to the 6.
Ding! Ooh, it's zappy in here.
And on the Eidolon, 23 again with D-Cell.
Okay, minus 6. That's going to be 9 points to the 4.
9 to the 4 is what I heard.
Yep.
Okay. Most of my Cortex is gone.
All right.
So I have to pause real fast as my son. I'm not sure what's going on.
It's super janky, but it is real. It is a real thing.
If I'm gonna go to food, I need to take an intermission and go Rob's dogs.
My son never called me, so I thought it was important. But no, he needed Oreos and cat food. Sorry.
Now, well, I mean, importance is relative.
Right?
All right.
His 2 shots are done.
Yep. So he is done. We're going to go ahead and activate Thunderhead.
What?
I'm going to walk right up to 10. I am at 6.
14?
Yeah, I kind of need to boost. All of your numbers are just high enough.
Yeah.
We're going to boost. Excuse me, we're going to hit with the boost.
Yep.
He has sustained attack, so
Okay.
any remaining attacks will automatically hit you.
Sounds good.
I'm going to boost the damage. I am power 16, I believe, including ionization.
23 off 7?
Yeah.
Is there any E-leaps first?
No, his attack does
Okay.
not bounce.
Sounds good. Eidolon. No, Eidolon. Yes, Eidolon.
So 2 to the 2.
2 to the 2. Got it?
And then we'll go ahead and just put another POW 16 on you.
Sure. Off 7 says. Is that boosted already?
1 to the 6.
Is that boosted?
No, he has reload.
Oh, okay. 1 to the 6. Got it.
He's like, meh. All right.
He has sparky fingers.
Yeah. He's very zappy.
Shocking.
The Centurion needs to get out of here, which means that Maddox needs to move. Oh, Maddox, what are you going to do? I'm trying not to stand where Thunderhead needs to go. So, just to try to make sure that that doesn't become a problem, we're going to go ahead and activate.
Yeah, bring him back into control.
Yeah, we're going to walk right up to within control, and we're going to cast the Energizer.
And bring him back. Or send him forward. Bring him back.
Now we're going to pull him at 2 full inches back,
The wall.
because me no want to get charged.
Oh, fine. Be that way. 11
Okay,
was what
so
we
that
said.
will put us healthily outside.
Okay.
She is also going to back up again.
Yep. Still in control.
And be right out at the very edge
Yep.
of her control area.
She's going to kill box herself. Not that that matters in this life.
It's a pity I don't care. I forgot to do your thing. I don't think it really matters. All right, so I think what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to have Maddox go ahead and run. Or not Maddox, but Laddermore.
Okay.
She's going to go ahead and run. 3, 8,
And more.
The Centurion is going to activate. He is going to use his imprint that says the constructs cannot charge him,
Okay.
and then walk right on up here.
Sounds good. Constructs can't charge.
We're going to activate this Stormsmith. He's going to walk his glorious 4 because quicksand. And then he is going to put his now 3 shots into prisoner.
Yep.
He is +2 to his attack and damage rolls as well.
I'm a 14.
So he needs a 6. That's going to hit.
Sounds real good.
It is power 12.
Off of 4.
Because there is no ionization over there. Take 4.
4 got it. Half dead.
Shot number 2.
6 again.
Miss.
Okay. Shot 3.
Shot number 3.
Real
Hits.
good. Off 4, we said.
Yeah. You dead?
Tough check unless you somehow get rid of that.
Nope.
He is tough with 5, but he is knocked down.
Probably not the best one. I have very Try not.
It's his first tough check I've ever gotten with a prisoner.
All right. Go ahead and walk over here
But now she's gonna die.
and just put another shot into her.
Yep. Anything but to hit.
Hits.
Yep. I'm 16.
He is power 13, I think, or 12. Power 12.
It's 5.
You dead now.
Okay.
And that one has lightning generator, but nobody else was.
Oh,
within
sorry. I
range.
picked it up. Yep.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and activate the big guy.
The big guy.
We said you were a 12 threat.
Yes, that is correct.
Stop poking that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and walk. I'm going to come right on over here so that you no longer get cover.
It's Saga of Morning Quest. Less aggressive up front, if that makes sense. But still pretty good.
I think I can back up a little further if I need
Yeah,
to.
I'm just curious about the one edge is all.
Now, here we go.
Oh, you got it already. Perfect. Oh, awesome. Looks good to me.
I'm going to go ahead and generate 2
You
power
measured
tokens.
outside of 12, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah, it looks real good.
I'm going to generate 2 power tokens.
Okay.
I will. You don't have forest barriers, so you're just Def 12.
That is correct. Def 12, arm 19, arm 21.
Yeah, I'm less concerned about killing him than I am about killing the dude standing behind him.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost to hit.
Boost to hit. Okay.
We're definitely going to hit him.
Okay, and so I could shield guard if I wanted to. Then you're going to E-leap into more stuff. I'll let him take the hit.
Okay. So we're going to bounce twice.
Okay.
So the 2 closest dudes are each going to eat a POW 10.
This guy, and then give me a D3. 1, 2, 3.
3.
Okay, this dude. Got it.
Okay.
So they are, Guardians are armed 14. Roll me a 5.
They got to have shield wall.
Oh, they do have shield wall. Yes, thank you. Which is plus
So
2.
16.
16s, yes.
So the dude in front,
7 to kill.
nope.
7 in the back.
Yes.
Okay, and they are not tough or anything. Can I pull him?
Yes.
Okay. And
He
that's
cannot-
from him, so, yep.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He can't do the thing because that was not an attack.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and boost damage on Israfil because
Yeah, sure.
I'd
What
like
is it,
to
19, 21?
maybe do damage.
Yeah, 21.
So -6. Nope.
Okay.
We'll just roll the second attack. Hits.
Okay.
It will bounce.
Do I have to... I probably have to declare shield guard before I know bounces, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't look, so you know, but I don't. You know what? Sure. I'm going to shield guard to here.
Okay. It's going to bounce once.
Odds and evens.
Okay. Odds.
Odds. Okay, second shield guard. So 16 on him. Oh, sorry, he's the real dude. 16 on him.
Dead.
Dead. Okay, so that does die. And then the shot on him. 16, can he just not die?
Just a straight power 15.
So he's super dead. So I will bring in a dude with my power token. And bring in a white. So there.
All right. We're done. We're going to be chilling on 1 remaining power token. This unit is going to run. 9.
Okay. And with the defenses on that spike trap, I can't remember.
So I take about 10 if I
Go within an inch of it.
move or end within an inch.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you ran around the inch?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds real good. I knew there was an aura to it, but I couldn't remember how big it was.
Okay. Now we don't have any sort of like shield wall or anything like that, so we're just gonna
Outside of
line up.
I guess it's move or end, so you can be placed within an inch and be fine.
No. If I'm placed within an inch, I take about.
Oh,
10.
you do? Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna just eat that POW 10.
What is their arm?
That is not helpful. They're armor 16,
Okay.
so it
I
is.
could kill him.
It is in the range of, oops, I'm dead. Let's go ahead and put this guy up here, actually.
Okay.
All right. So that brings me to this Stormsmith, the Squire, and Maddox. I don't think Maddox is really going to do anything this turn. It occurs to me I have snipe, and that probably would have been helpful earlier in the turn.
Ah.
No, I think we want to like hedge our bets against having Hellyth walk out here and shoot me. So she is going to hang out right where she is. She's going to hold on to her full stack of 5. The Squire is going to activate and run because it doesn't matter what he does, he just moves. And this Stormsmith will activate and go ahead and walk up here.
Okay.
Let's not stand right in front of the huge base model. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Unfortunately, bouncing electrical damage into somebody's army costs a lot of time.
All right. Let's see here. The veils pop off. That goes down. That goes down. I have no.
You start scoring at the end of this turn.
Correct. I have no other maintenance, so now to control. She goes up to her full 6. D-cell comes off. Inviolable Resolve will stay on for free because he's cool.
Eidolons are awesome.
Alrighty. Now what else do I want to do? So what are her defenses? She's armed like 18 or something now, right?
Armor 19.
19, even worse. And I am not blessed. I can't get around that. What is her base defense?
Her base defense is 15.
So I got to hit, if I were to do the assassination, I got to get 15s. I got to come up really far. And I don't like that in the slightest. So instead, we're probably going to go attrition this turn. It's probably going to be feet because I'm going to take you in the face afterwards. So that's fine. He's going to give 1, 2, and 3 away. So that means 1, 2, and 3. He'll get 1 from there. That'll be him at 3. He'll get 3. So I don't need to give any focus out because they'll be maxed out with the Empower Bots and Accumulator. So that's fine. And then we're going to do that. And then that. Okay.
So I'm remembering an ability I need to warn you about.
What's that?
These guys have superconduction. If you're within 8 inches, all electrical attacks have an additional +2 to hit you.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
They also have repulsor field. If you're punching me, I think there's been a problem.
Probably. Okay. So that means Iris is going to go first. She's going to do shoot, shoot, gun, gun. So she's got her full stack. She's going to spend... She will need to spend 3 for D-Cell, 2 for Fire Group. I then play the card to bring her back up to 2 because I don't like her sitting on nothing. And she'll be right there, even though she should be safe, I say hesitantly. Okay. So I think we start with that and go from there. All right. So, Hellyth is activate. Hellyth is going to walk forward, touch her objective.
This is how she does.
Yes, it is. She's going to spend 3 for...
Electro leash, right?
Yep.
Okay.
D-Cell. D-Cell is up. She's going to spend 2 for Fire Group to give me and my battle group +2 range. She is then going to, I'm then going to play Power Swell to give her 1 cookie back. I'm then going to pop feet. I got a button. Right. And for those watching, my feet, while in Hellyth's control range, which is 12 inches, so that is this objective and not a whole lot. Maybe I need to move her more forward because that's really not a lot. So, yeah, you get back in your base-to-baseness. You were outside the forest. She's going to walk. She speeds 6, -2 inches for the trees. Get around the spears. I just want to get him within the 12 so I can actually back up. Okay, now she doesn't need to be base to base with that because I should still be within 12 of this. Yes. Huzzah. Okay, popping the feet. She's on 2. She is now going to take her first shot. Her first shot. All right, I gotta think about where I want my shots to go this turn because this is
I've been
very
rather
important.
quiet on mic this whole game, but Hellyth gonna die. Calling it now.
Light engine is range 12.
She's ending her movement within 12 inches of the Thunderhead.
I noticed. You've been thunderstruck.
Yup.
Thunderstruck.
Next up, what
I
are we
mean,
doing?
you're really just strategically like committing to kill the Thunderhead or lose.
I mean, the pulse is the thing. Do you get 12 inches up the table on a charge?
No, with the pulse.
Walk forward, then pulse.
Walk 7, pulse 5.
I don't think the pulse is going to kill you. It's going to auto hit you, which is going to suck nards.
Right.
Yes.
And then he has sustained after that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you pulse and then sustain. That's what Big Bird used to do.
But he doesn't get to reload the pulse, does he?
No.
No, but he gets to buy attacks with his regular POW 14.
Wait, sustain attack's not just on something? Oh my god.
Nope.
It's
It's what Zapdos
it
used
is
to do.
all his one weapon.
Yep.
So when I Electro Pulse, it sustained attack marks everything that gets hit. And then the next model that I attack, I automatically hit for the remainder of the turn.
You know what? I feel like my original plan was better, if you don't mind. Nothing changes except she's here. And then you E-leap off of that into me anyway, because that puts me exactly at 12 of that.
Oh, because you can reload his lightning coil.
Yes.
Yeah.
pretty
Zapdos,
good.
Storm Raptor did the exact same thing, but from the huge base.
Yeah. Just covering a massive section of the table.
He gets a power token because of her. So now she's going to take her first shot. Her first shot is going to be into the objective.
Okay.
I am going to choose the one I have to choose, Phantom Seeker, because otherwise I would not be able to see it.
Okay.
So it is currently Def 3. Anything but. Yay, I did not roll anything but.
Okay. You hit the Centurion.
Cool.
I am armor 21.
21. You are outside of my feet, so this is
Which is why I'm armor 21.
Yep. POW 10. Off of this. 21, off 11. No point in boosting. No damage. Second shot, same into the objective. Anything but. I hit. POW 12 essentially, so dice off 6. Don't need location. I will boost the damage on that, and I will cut her for 1. So dice off 6, 4 dice. Okay, 5, 10. That's the 6 right there. 9 damage to the objective.
Okay.
She is now done, sitting on 1. Okay. Next. I think they go next. Soulless Hunters. Speed 6 can go 4 inches. Just going to see where that would put me. 4 inches to there. I then have range 14 from there. I think that's pretty good.
You know, chat, that's a really good idea. Sorry, good question. There is no admonition on Hellyth right now, is there?
Correct.
So
Okay.
you missed it early since you just joined, but I did say
So he is going to
Hellyth's
walk
gonna die. She's gonna die.
to right there.
So what I want to do is set up so that he's strangled can't really do anything. He's an extra skill.
Also invisible. I just got it.
That's what I needed that.
Thank you.
Look at what you've done. 13 plus another 13 is 26.
To there. No way I could have done. Well, maybe.
We'll put their shadows in.
So that is within 6. Am I within 2? No. Okay, that answers that question. So she'll go in here. Okay, I was hoping to see if I could maybe hexbolt her, but not going to happen. Alrighty, so the deafen arm on her.
13, 18,
How many boxes?
10.
13, 18, 10 boxes. Is it a Dragoon?
Yes.
Okay. 13, 18, 10 boxes. The Hunters. 18, 18. Because they're base 6, they go up to 7. They need 6s by themselves, and then they're dice off 8. Or I could do 4s at dice off 6. Do 2 of those. So we're going to start with that. These 3 are going to do a 3-man CRA and do her.
Okay.
So they are, we're at 6, up to 7, up to 10.
Don't roll ones.
I did not roll, I rolled a 5.
Okay. Dice minus 5.
POW 15.
15.
POW 10, oh sorry, 3 of them, 13s. Dice off 5, we said?
Yep.
We got nothing else help me out. So off 5 is nothing to the number. We'll do a 2-man.
Okay.
6 to 8, no, 6, 7 to 9. Boxcars will definitely hit.
Yep.
POW 12 on this one.
Dice off 6.
Off 6 is 5.
Okay.
Made up for the last roll. And then the Warden will cast Veil, I guess. Not that it matters, because there's a big fire pit next to me. But next. He's going to activate. He is going to walk his 6 inches. Not 5, right? 6. He's a speedy boy. Whoosh. Up to here. He is going to give Pathfinder to him. Shaper. There it is. Which I think is Tune Up, if I remember correctly. Yep. You tune up to him. These three are going to activate. They're going to walk forward. They're going to empower him twice and him once. He's still full. He's going to activate. He accumulates with an undead. He is now going to walk forward. Guest.
Yeah, I think you're stuck in a position where you walk 4.
Yeah. He is speed 6. He's going to walk 4. To there. Do you have a repulsor or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
I have set defense.
Yep, we walked, so we're good.
Yep.
Alrighty, what is your...
He doesn't even have that.
Oh, okay.
He is 1316.
13, 16.
I'm pretty sure he's in your control area, so he should be 11, 14.
Okay. 11, 14.
You're 12, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's definitely in your control.
Alrighty. We are going to Blaster Fist punch.
Okay. Fucking punch.
Matt, 6 to your 12, you said, with feet?
11.
11. I need a 5. I'll roll that.
Will you?
I will with a 6. Crit. I don't think that matters for that one. It sure doesn't. POW 12.
So -2.
Dice off 2 with my feet. Yeah, dice off 2. Survey says 1 to the 5. Second initial, the Spear Fist.
He's keeping in mind how kind I was to him last turn.
Right? I hit with a 7. This is off 4.
Okay.
Is 3 to the 5.
Okay.
He has no focus on him, correct?
Nope.
Well, that was mean of you.
No stealing focus from me.
We will shoot my spear into him. It does have pistol, so
Sure.
we're at 6. Looking for
5s.
5s again. Snake Eyes won't do it.
Yeah, you gotta miss one of them sometimes.
Yeah. Blaster, 5s on this. That'll hit with a 9. Sorry, 10. POW 12 on this one.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
That's lots of initial attacks. That's solid.
Yeah.
So -2.
Dice off 2 with my feet. There we go. 5 is 3 to the 6. That's better. 3
Is it?
3
Is it?
Comparatively.
Your last attack did 3.
Beat back, but you hit the wall.
Yep.
So I will.
Bonk. You can't.
Oh, I can't. I
You
got the
can
same
only move as far as I move.
Yep. Buying an attack with my Blaster Fist punching. 5s to hit, we said. Hits with a 6. POW 12, dice off 2.
Okay.
That's better. 7 to the 3.
Okay.
Buying again. Hits with a 10. Off 2 is 7 to the 5.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Hurt.
Last attack hits with a
I
7.
mean, are you gonna stop making attacks?
No. Dice off 2 is 3 to the 3.
Okay. He will live.
That's not cool. Right. How many boxes do you have left?
2.
2.
All the boxes he needs to kill you with Old Faithful.
You're not wrong. Okay. So now he's gonna do that. He's definitely outside of 11.
No charging.
No charge there. So I was hoping to beat him back with that, but Oh, well. I guess I could have still done that. That would have been smart. But oh well.
How?
With his beatback.
Isn't that a ranged attack? Do you have gunfighter?
Oh, good question. No, he does not.
So yeah, like you
No,
can
no.
only fight that jack.
Yeah, he was supposed to. Yeah. Things should have died. Oh well. That's all right. So here we are going to walk. Might as well use my wall. So we'll just walk up behind the wall here. You're def 14 down to 12 up to 16 with the wall?
No, down to 11 up to 13.
13.
Well, so for ranged, I'm def 19, unless you have pistol,
Right. That makes sense.
which I think their shoulder guns don't normally
No, they
have
do not.
pistol.
Well, that's fine. He's going to definitely do melee things first.
Okay.
So first off, he is going to force shield you since we just walked.
Why? What did I ever do to you? I am def 13 swinging across the wall.
Okay, I'm a 6. Is that with my feet?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a 6 looking for a 7. Should be a 3. He is. I get 2 initials. I'm going to try to roll a 7.
Okay.
I do not. I roll a 6. I will now sword him.
It was a sordid affair. If you miss me, you
Yeah.
can't shoot Laddermore.
That probably hits. 5, 6.
6
Yeah.
hits me on its own.
Yeah.
Well, 6 plus anything
Right.
hits me.
So that hits with a Dawn Blade. POW 18. You're on
I
fire.
die. No, I
Yeah.
die. There is only death here.
There's only death.
It's dice plus 6.
Yep. I will now shoot my force cannon into
Laddermore.
Can he be knocked down?
No.
Oh, then Laddermore, definitely. I will boost that attack. A 6 to your whatever we said.
She is def 13.
Looking for a 7. I hit, no crit.
'Kay.
Does that need the crit? No, just momentum just does it.
Yeah.
So she is knocked down.
Yep. Armor 18.
I will boost that. Dice off 4. Dice off 4 is 6 boxes.
Okay. It'll make her little Laddermore.
With a Laddermore.
You bastard, you killed my horse.
All right, but
Knocking
she's
her
still
off
knocked
her
down.
high horse.
Okay, they've gone. She's gone. I'm on this side of the board.
Yep.
Hoping to score that zone. Didn't happen. Okay.
She's just tough enough.
Yeah. Doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so on this side of the board, right here, the Void Engine, there it is Rat 12. So it's got to come up there. It means you all got to leave. So these guys are activate. He's going to walk his 4 inches up here. Zoop. Base to base with that. Base to base with that.
Go
Base
forth
to
and touch
base with
wall.
that. More things to E-leap off of. That's not my caster. And right there. She will give them the veil. And they are shield walled up there. Now I can do this. So she's going to walk. She's speed 6. That was less than 18. It sure was. Yeah, speed 6. I had it right. Durka. Nudge gate.
Oh, you almost got me in trouble right there
What is that?
with a Jeff Dunham quote.
Oh. Back up a smidge. And line of sight to me looks good.
Given current events, yeah. I appreciate your concern.
All right.
My brain went,
You are unmuted. You are back to normal.
First shot, right here.
Okay.
Def 3, anything but.
How dare you?
I hit with a 6.
Armor 16, so you're what, -4?
-2. It's a 14 base.
Okay.
I will boost that.
Cause why would you not?
Off 2, survey says 9.
Yeah, it's enough.
Good. I will buy an
Out of my
attack.
face.
I will shoot this dude. What is his defense?
13? 12.
12.
No, 10.
Oh, then
Yeah, definitely in her control area. So she's grabbing all the way out through, looks like the first 2 guys right here.
okay. Alrighty. What's their armor? You said 16?
Yeah.
I will boost a hit.
So he's 10, 14.
10, 14. I need anything but. I'm boosting. Hooray, I hit. No crit, though. No crit consume.
Out of my face.
Yeah. Not snake eyes. Barely, but not snake eyes.
No, I'm armor 14. I die.
Oh, right. Okay. So he's done. Now, these 3 are going to activate. They are going to walk up here. Bloop, bloop.
I'm just going to count your victory point for you.
Yes, that's what you should do. We're going to empower him twice. And empower him a 3rd time because it can. It doesn't do anything. And he gets his full stack of power tokens. Okay. Next, he is going to walk around the corner and tune up, which I believe is range 1. It show is. So he is speed 6. He's going to walk around that corner. He's got speed for days. Get within 1. Tune him up.
Have the
Next,
finder of paths.
he is now.
I am disappointed by everything.
What's that?
Oh, my soda's empty. I'm just being exceedingly dramatic for comedic effect,
I see. All right, so if I go.
which would have been way more meaningful if anyone could tell why.
Is that within 6? Yeah, no, it is not. So I get the 1 attack, I get the 2 attack, I get the 3 attack, I get the 4 attack.
1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, floor.
So I will charge to get the extra little smidge I need.
Okay.
Oh, I can stand on this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly
Yeah.
do.
It doesn't exist.
So-
like,
I just need the Pathfinder to get over it. So
So you have to remember when you're building it for something, you've got to
okay. So 1 for the charge because I got to get the extra movement. The charge will be this dude in front of me,
okay.
in case that was not clear because I didn't actually say it. So on the charge attack, this guy is not in feet. So Israfil
I can get a
is
5.
Matt 7 looking for a 5. That'll
Phil
hit.
is 1 better at everything. He goes kapoof.
He sure does. Second initial. I will swing at this
Pretty
dude.
sure that you can reach this guy out here in the
Yes.
front too. Yeah.
I should be able to reach all of them. That's why I had to charge.
I am 99% sure 3 inches won't reach him.
Oh, that's why I was trying to get there with charge. Because. And then I just mess it all up. Okay, I moved him, so I can't do it. That's fine. He will be my gun target.
Wait, you were base to base with that other warrior model, so
Right.
you couldn't get any closer to him than you are now.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it was just
No, that's all good. Okay.
You- yeah,
so
you'll just have
second
to shoot
initial
him.
right here.
not
5s
once.
again. Oh yeah, no 3s because feet real good.
Yeah. He go away.
My gun attack will be the dude I'm not engaged with.
Okay.
Grim Harvest. Spray 12. Ooh, I might attack someone else.
You can't. You have to shoot him.
Oh. My plan is foiled. Yup, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, the like ranged attacks having to be part of the first set causes me problems all the time. Man, if I could just like buy one more ranged attack and then shoot something.
Yep. That's all right. Okay. We'll still, I guess we'll shoot him. Spray 12. Probably will not catch anyone else.
Nah, it's just him.
I do have a pistol on it, though.
Okay,
So-
I'm a whole def 12.
Need a 5. We're at 7.
Ow, my
Snake
face.
Eyes will
Oh.
not do it.
Whoa!
We will buy a swing into him.
Israfel is disheartened. He's like, I can't clear the no.
5 definitely hits. So that was a 7.
Ow, my face. This guy is special, but no
okay.
one was close enough to take his weapon, so.
No one's there, so he stands there now. And I didn't kill him with that, so it doesn't matter. That's what he do. Okay, next up, I have these guys, and I believe that's the last of my turn. So, the white
Hey, now.
is going to
Hold
walk
on.
up
Oh, okay.
here, touch flag, and be incorporeal and be dumb. These 3 are going to activate. They are going to walk. E-leaps go to him, but because he's incorporeal, they don't hurt him. Correct?
I don't know.
Oh, they might ignore incorporeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is possible that they'll bounce into him and just
Do nothing.
impotently do nothing. I'm not gonna say that's not a thing.
Yeah. All right, he's gonna walk to there.
Where is the search bar? That's not even right. Okay, that's what I want.
That's right. They're gonna shield guard or shield wall up to there, and he will give them the veil. So they have all went. That's all I got. I score 1. Nothing. And then the second for the objective. So that's me.
Okay.
And that was a long turn.
It doesn't seem like last time I touched yours,
Yeah.
and that switched it. All right. Can we pause this for just a sec while I look up incorporeal just to
Yeah.
answer that question?
So invisible reload, you still have to. It still has to be during your combat action. It can't be at the end of your activation like a reposition.
Correct.
So if you have like a star attack, so like Thunderhead has, you give up all your initials, but reload lets you still buy attacks after that because they're not part of your initials. It's honestly, I think that was a change.
Very good.
I think that may have been a change from Mark 3 to 4. I'm struggling to remember. But,
No, that's not new.
but I mean, reload on a gun where all your jacks now have dual
Wait,
attacks. Pretty
yeah,
solid,
so it's 2 models. This is actually like an old existing combination. Thunderhead and the Thunder Chicken have both always had that combination of Electro Pulse and Reload, so that they could. I mean, this is one of the oldest stupid tricks in the book. Is Thunderhead in Mark 1 walks up to within 6 inches of you, he Electro Pulses, he gets to automatically hit your caster for free, and he had the ability to buy extra attacks. It worked differently in Mark 1 because rate of fire was just the number of attacks you could buy. It didn't give you initial attacks, but it's something that's always been there.
So on searching incorporeal,
Yeah.
incorporeal models do not count as intervening models. An incorporeal model is immune to continuous effects and non-magical damage. An incorporeal model cannot be moved by a push, slam, or throw. So incorporeal doesn't say anything about that.
Yeah, so it'll definitely still hit him.
So yeah, unless Leap said something specifically about it.
just
E-leaps
won't
ignore
damage.
models that are resistant to electricity.
but the incorporeal models are not, so it still leaps to him. It just doesn't deal damage.
Okay.
And invisible, you're right.
Yeah.
The dual attack and reload on guns is so good. So very good.
Alrighty, monkeys. I am gonna kick the little robot for an extra focus.
So mean.
He loses the ability to give me focus.
Oh, okay.
So you roll a d3, and on a 1 or 2, he just loses the ability.
Really?
Yeah. It's very similar to something like a rack or something else like that.
But
So
racks are like
he still
1.
gives me re-rolled attack rolls with spells,
Okay.
and he still adds 2 inches to my control area.
That seems
he
good.
just doesn't. I can't take focus off of him anymore. So IR disappoint, but sometimes that is how that goes.
Tune-up comes away.
She is going to go ahead and spend 1 to upkeep Dauntless Resolve on herself because she still doesn't want to die.
I mean, sure.
We're going to have 4 back here on Jake's. I'm going to go ahead and hand out my power-ups. These 2 guys here are the only ones who are going to get power-up. Jake's will upkeep Sidekick because it is very good. And then...
Matt, is your game over? It is?
we are going to go ahead and murder all the things.
Yeah, I figured.
So, Stormstrider moves 8 on a charge. I think in the land of apparently he can only step straight down, he's melee range 1.
Okay.
So you are a razor blade out of getting charged.
Pro play. Pro play.
Yeah. The best.
Pro gamer move.
He's the best around.
Nothing gonna ever bring you down.
None of those guys actually have stealth.
They do.
They.
Does. Oh, yeah.
Yep, they do actually have stealth.
Oh.
All right.
D-Cell is still up. Involved Resolve's up. Feet is up for my warrior models. That's what I got.
So
Yes, I am 2-0. Bing. Yes, sir.
it's
My white
really,
sitting on the flag.
really hard for me not to justify walking up here and vaporizing all your infantry.
Sure. Pulse.
Because even with your feet, my feet and ionization means that you're eating POW 16s.
Sure. Seems okay.
I hope you
So-
didn't like dudes. Or,
I
if,
mean-
or if you do, we're not. Who am I to judge? But I hope you don't like your models. That's a better way to phrase it.
They're soulless, the best kind of dudes.
Oh, man. Oh, there's so many jokes I want to make, but I'm like, yep, that's how. All
right, well,
demonetize.
We're going to live in the land where we accept that Thunderhead just isn't going to get focused for a while. Because keeping him under control and having +2 defense is better than making sure I'll be able to give him focus next turn and having Jake's just get killed and having him become inert. So, no focus is better than no do anything at all. I'm actually only going to give him 1 because I can count. All right, Jake's. Or Laddermore. Laddermore, I believe, goes down to speed 6 on the ground. Yep.
What is she sacrificing?
She is going to sacrifice her action.
Okay.
And she's going to walk out here so that we can zappy the crappy out of absolutely everything out there.
Sure.
So
All
the dudes are going to eat an extra 2 damage from electric.
Yes. There goes my feet. There goes my feet.
I mean, I got to take what I got.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to walk over here and empower.
Really happy with it, which I still don't think they need.
She ignores cover, but nobody else does. So I think chilling behind the wall is still my best strategic move. because I don't need to get knocked on my butt and shot to death. You threat 9 walking.
Yep.
All right. Where is 6? Not where I would like it to be. Wah, wah, wah. So we're going to start with easy things. Dude runs!
Whee! Just go contest and be annoying? Sounds real good. Mission accomplished.
Israfil is a 21 this turn.
Yeah, 19, 21 resolve, 23 to shooting. He's not in her bubble yet.
Huh. Yeah, but you're close enough for his.
Man, I don't like it.
You shouldn't. It's going to suck for you. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and activate Maddox. She's going to feat. She's going to drop snipe on this guy,
Okay.
which I don't currently have a token for because my tokens are a giant mess.
Sure.
Like I have a token, I
Right,
just
right.
don't know where it is.
Don't want to spend the time to
So
dig it out.
we're going to give him a token.
Yeah, he's snipey snipe.
She's going to go ahead and just shoot that guy right there in front.
Don't want to just charge forward? Seems like a good idea. Yeah, what do we say? He is a hunter, def 12, def 14.
Why are you 14?
Feet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Warrior model.
So I am rat 8 aiming.
4s. Seems easy.
Pew pew.
Looks easy.
That's going to hit. She does have lightning generator on her weapon.
Yeah.
It will bounce once.
One of those two?
Yeah, I agree.
Odds, evens?
Okay. We're going to go odds.
Okay, that's the one with boxes.
All right.
So-
So it is a power 12 on her.
Off 1.
Take,
Oh, sorry, off 3 because of feet.
Okay, take 4.
Ah, still alive.
All right. And then her buddy.
She's super dead, I'm sure. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. So this is power 16, I think.
They are
Yeah.
15, so she's just dead.
Yeah, power 16.
Does she only get one shot?
Yes.
Do you have any other magical stuff over there?
No.
Okay. Summon a dude. She's on 1 box.
Okay. Then we're going to be done.
Okay.
This guy is going to activate. He's just going to walk his 4 into the rough terrain.
Sounds good.
We're going to make sure to stay within 10 of Israfil.
Within, okay.
I am now within 10 inches of both of my friends.
Yep.
So I get 3 shots.
I always think these are magical, even though they're not.
They are not.
I want them to be.
You're within 8 inches of him, so I get an additional 2 to hit.
Okay.
So I am currently rat 10.
That sounds cool. Anything but.
That will hit you.
Sounds good.
And this is power 14, because I forgot to move my other jack.
Gotcha. So 19, 21
Minus
feet
5.
doesn't matter.
Take nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Shot number 2.
Hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
not.
it's not ones.
Right.
And take nothing. Oh, man.
All right.
We're going to roll dead on 5. I hit you. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what the other die is. Take 2 to the 2.
I will take 2 to the 2. Israfil, 2 to the 2.
All right, then. I are disappointed. Okay, we're going to activate Jake's. She is currently within 8 inches of
Yeah, it should have been
Thunderhead.
exactly at 8.
Yeah, like dead on.
Right.
She's going to cast Energizer.
Yeah.
Thunderhead is going to go sup.
I'm here now.
And she,
Away.
she's going to be out of control for him, so there's no reason for me to ever even begin to risk her. She's literally going to run to my table edge and stamina. Until he dies, and then she'll go do stuff. All right. I don't think I have a reason to activate anyone else first. So we're going to go ahead and activate Thunderhead.
Is she going to walk or anything?
What?
She just energized. Does she want to do anything else?
She's
Okay.
just chilling. I'm not literally going to run her to the back edge of the table.
Right.
If you come out far enough to hit her here,
Things have gone wrong
yeah.
for one of us.
So I can't walk up there far enough to hit everyone.
This is my sad face for you.
So we're going to walk right up to the edge of the forest. Boop. And Electropulse.
Boom.
So, that's going to be all of those guys.
Not him,
Yep,
and
everyone
not
but
her.
him, the objective, and everyone but the light over here.
Okay.
And I don't think, yeah, we don't get any of these.
Okay, cool.
Everyone in there suffers a POW 14.
Okay, where do you want to start?
Pick a dude.
All right, let's start with him, get him done.
Okay.
So the Eidolon is arm 19, arm 21.
Okay. So -7. I might do 1. I'm going to do 1 to the 2.
1 to the 2. Got it.
Bink, my
All right.
face. All right.
Other dudes. Come on, off of the screen. Okay, they are, these are the hunters. They are arm 13, arm 15 with feet.
So you just die.
They just
My minimum damage is 16.
Does this count as an attack?
Yes? Yeah, this is
Okay.
definitely an attack.
Okay, so I'm going to
This is
replace.
a star attack.
I'm going to replace one dude.
Well, you gotta wait until everyone's gone.
Okay, sounds good.
Also, can you only get a once per turn?
I don't believe so.
Ticky, come on.
Oh, yeah. When a soloist model within 10 inches of the model can spend 1 power token to replace that model with a white model is destroyed, you can have up to 3 at any time per void engine in play. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so they all die. You do at least 1 to him, so he's dead.
Yep.
Don't hurt him because he's incorporeal.
Yeah, and then these 5.
Yes, so he has boxes, 13 up to 15.
Dead.
Okay,
I rolled a 12.
yeah. And then they are all
They should be 18.
shield walled, so they are 14 up to 16, up to 18. Yep.
Yep. So 5's to kill.
5 to kill. First one.
Dead.
Dead.
Lives.
Okay.
Lives. Dead.
Okay. So those 2 lived. Everybody else is dead. And then so he's gone.
And
I'll pull this thing.
your objective is dice -4. Take 5.
5 to the objective is what I heard.
Yep.
Got it. He is dead. They are all dead. All of that is dead. I'm going to replace that model over there. Power token.
Stealing your chair for a second.
Yep, he's in the zone to be annoying. All this is dead.
And now I'm going to be a little sad because I forgot about ranged attack rules, and now I can only attack a model I can't kill.
Ah,
So, whoops. This guy is going to activate. He's going to walk up here and touches the flag.
yep.
And he is within 10 inches of both
Yeah,
of his
do
friends. And we're going to start shooting this Eidolon. I ignore cover,
Okay.
and I am ready.
Eidolon. Def 14.
Yep, hits.
Gets ranged.
It is power 16.
21. All 5.
Take 1 to the 3.
One too many shield wall dudes.
1 to the 3. Oh, I did that.
You
That
did.
dude.
There were 2 that survived.
Yep, that dude was alive. Thank you, chat. It was not the special dude, unfortunately.
Thanks, Invisible.
All right. Shot number 2. Miss. Shot number 3. Miss. All right.
Okay.
We're going to do that today. They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
right? Or like late death.
This guy is going to activate and walk. And not walk to within 3 inches, because giving you +4 defense for no particular reason is a waste of my time. And we'll go ahead and shoot Israfil.
Def 12.
That will hit. He does have lightning generator,
Okay.
so he will generate 3 bounces.
So
It's got to be 1, 2, 3. But yeah, it should be 1, 2, 3.
yeah, that's fine. Okay. So he is a 16. He's an 18.
So these are only POW 10s,
Okay.
because you don't have any of the other stuff.
So 9 on him.
First guy lives,
9 on him.
dies.
Okay. And then he is 13. He's a 15.
Take 2.
2.
All right. And then a power.
He died, right? Second dude died.
Yes. Yeah, well, I done did it wrong. So power 15 on Israfil.
23. Because D-cell.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, you should have been adding that to all of these armor checks, too.
Yeah, I forgot about this. Oh well, way too late.
No damage.
Okay. I think all of that would still be dead, so I'm not terribly concerned.
All right.
Not like, that's the spell I took for this reason. Oh well.
We're going to go ahead and... So he's activated, he's activated.
One more dude in the sand.
Yeah, he'll activate
Shoot gun.
and just... Yeah, we're going to shoot gun, but I think we're going to move to be able to attack him.
Okay. He ignores cover, right? You said.
Yes.
All right.
So I'm going to walk over here. Rat 8
Yep.
hits.
Sounds good. Arm 1923 for D-cell.
Okay, -7. Take 4 to the 4.
4 to the 4. That is my Cortex, sir.
Shot number 2 hits. Take 1 to the 1.
1 to the 1.
Shot number 3 hits. Take 1 to the 3.
1 to the 3.
Doing stuff. We're doing stuff. All right. How much damage does Israfil have on him? I think it's very little.
2 boxes down.
Yeah. So
He has 1 focus.
we're gonna try to just make you make less than optimal decisions.
Nice.
Walk over here. And I don't want to be within 5 of the zone. So we'll go, I'll push a little bit left and a little further
Yeah, all
back.
good. All good.
All right. So if you want to come over here and hit me, you have to walk out of the zone.
I know. That's why he hurt me.
I'm going to generate max tokens.
Nice.
I'm going to put a shot into Israfil.
Def 12. I got nothing else.
I am range lots. You're definitely in range. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to boost damage.
This
is-
19, 21, 23.
This is power 19.
Off 4.
And it will generate 2 bounces. So
1 and 2.
Yeah, it's got to be 1, 2. All right, so this dude,
Yeah, he's
Dies.
a 16 now.
and she takes no damage. All right. And then boosted damage on Israfil.
Yeah, off 4, we said.
Take 1,
Okay, to the
6.
1 to the 6. Got it.
Try another shot. Miss.
Okay.
I'm going to roll double 1s on the second one. Apparently, the decision was just made, not allowed to kill that guy. All right. We're going to go ahead and walk up here.
Uh-huh.
You can't push me, so
Right.
the amount that I'm in the zone is somewhat irrelevant. We're going to generate all 3 tokens. Yay!
With the snippy snip.
We're going to pew pew at him.
Yep.
Give me just a sec. I want to make sure that I'm within 8.
Okay. Yeah, you had plenty of speed.
So I am rat 8.
I'm a base 12. I don't get cover, right? Or you ignore it anyway?
No, I don't ignore cover.
Oh, okay. So 16 with cover?
18.
18, why?
Because you have force barrier. Force barrier
right.
and cover stack.
Yes, they sure do.
We're going to boost.
But you know my rules.
That will definitely hit you.
Yeah, sounds good. 19, 21, 23.
Boost damage. Oof.
I should look at the right model. Eidolon. 23 still.
Okay. I punched this poor bastard, so. Dice minus 4. Take 4 to the 5.
4 to the 5. My right arm is also out now.
Okay.
That's the scary arm.
We'll buy another attack and just
Yeah.
see how much hard roll we can get out of it. I tried real hard. All right. And I think that is everyone.
Okay.
So-
You score 1.
Yep.
Bing. And we are on top 03, bottom 03. Okay. So,
I got 1. I got 1.
correct. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Old Faithful.
Why would you do that?
Surprise! And heal 6.
You should definitely choose your target before you
Oh,
roll.
yeah, I have 1. One that matters.
I'm aware. but
Yeah.
Say it out loud.
You are correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
And that does happen before control, so he will
Correct.
power up and can be allocated to normally.
Okay. He gets a cookie. He gets a cookie. He has a cookie. Alrighty. Upkeeps. D-cell comes off. Not an upkeep. He does that for free. I have my full stack of 6. Alrighty. I am up 1. Can I somehow score 4 points? In order to score 4, I need to get 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a lot of work that I don't think is going to happen. Because I got to kill him, both of them, and him. That seems like a lot. Okay. That means they're going to go do that. They're going to do that. He's going to walk up there. He's going to kill that. Okay.
No, he's not. He's going to miss.
He probably will. All right, let's go ahead and move models and do things.
My models are better when I remember to move them.
Sometimes.
Because he didn't activate.
Oh, right. You want to go back?
Yeah, if you're willing.
That's
Since
fine.
we haven't actually had much turn yet.
No, I've done maintenance and controls and...
All right. I'm going to walk up to right there and say constructs can't charge me.
Okay, sounds good. Now, continue what I was doing. I did the things, so I got to kill that and kill that. Can I, without eating up too much? I'm pretty sure the answer is no. Oh, maybe 3 inches is longer than I thought. Yup, I sure can. Yeah, so he's going to walk and do that, which means he can recalibrate. Oh, that's range 1, though. Ah, but you know what's not range 1? Ancillary attack. So he's going to walk forward up to here.
Okay.
He's going to ancillary attack him. He is going to... He's defense stupid now.
Yeah.
That's right. Ancillary into here.
Okay.
Definite Jack is 13.
Yes.
All right. 7 looking for 6. That'll hit exactly to the number. So Israfel is a POW 14 on this.
Okay. I'm armor 16.
Off 2 is 6 to the 2.
Okay.
These 3 will charge here.
Okay. I do have set defense.
Oh, they'll just walk then. Joop. I have a 2 entry, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I got 2 inches. So we'll just walk over there then. Yep. He will attack him.
Okay. Step 12.
Matt 6, looking for a 6. That'll hit with an 11. Power 12.
Arm 16.
5 will do it. 11. Those 2 are going to empower Israfil.
His dice have 5s and 6s.
That's 2 spells. I get the power tokens. I am maxed out on power. I've lost a power token somewhere. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Israfil is going to activate. Israfil is going to walk outside of those 3, or inside 3. Already am, I guess. Well, I am now. Alrighty. I'm going to...
Yeah, you were just outside 3.
Yeah. What's the range on that? 12. You were within 10. Yeah, I'll just stand. Oh, yeah, I have to move in. I'm going to walk forward just a smidge. We're going to smack him with a blade. Matt 7 to your 13, looking for a 6. That'll hit with an 8. This is a POW 17.
Oh my god. They are magical.
Oh. Chain and blessed if it matters on this, POW 17.
Nope, it's
Plus 1?
None of those things mean anything to me.
Plus 1 is
I'll take
4 to the 4.
Okay.
Second initial. Looking for that 6. Hits. Plus 1 is 9, 10 to the 1.
Okay. That's going to take his movement out.
Okay, I'll shoot my Grim Harvest into him with movement out. You're 9. I am a 7, anything but. Maybe anything but. I miss. I will buy an attack. Auto hit, dice plus 1. Ten, 11 to the 5.
He's dead.
Okay. He's on 2, and he'll happily keep 2. He went. You can activate. He is going to run. He is speed 6. 6, 11, 9 over the wall, because he does not have Pathfinder. I'm over here now. Okay, on this side. Right here. He's going to walk forward. I am...
If you touch the wall, it dies.
12. Yep. He's just going to come up here behind the wall. We'll shoot this little dude.
Okay.
I will boost that.
Okay.
I'm assuming I need to boost it. We're
I
at
am
6.
def 13 with force barrier.
7s. I hit a 7 definitely.
Okay, you hit the jack.
Oh, I got crit finally. I hit the jack. POW 14.
Armor 21.
21. Dice off 7. I'll boost that. Off 7 is 9. 2 to the 3.
Okay.
I will buy an attack. Looking for 7s. Hopefully crit 4s. 9. I hit, but no crit.
Okay.
POW 14 on that guy.
He just dies.
Okay.
They're arm 11. If you hit them, they just die.
Gotcha.
And they don't have hit points.
Okay.
Because they are too cool to have hit points.
All right. Hellyth is going to cast D-Cell for 3, because that still seems like a good idea. She is then going to cast Admo for 2 onto herself. And she'll sit on that 1, and she's going to come outside the forest here, like so you can't see her. She's done. Over here, these guys are going to walk forward. They are going to empower him twice, him once. That maxes out power tokens on him. He's going to walk forward, tune up him to there. The Eidolon. I think it's kind of right between the two, isn't it? Next up, Eidolon is going to 6, 7.
All right, be super careful about this.
What's that?
I have repulsion.
Who does? Strider does. That's not cool. Strider on the storm. I can't repulse you, but you can repulse me.
Yep.
Correct? Okay. In that case, that's fine. So he is going to activate. He is going to charge. Little dude.
Okay.
He is 6. He can go 9 inches, so he can go all the way base to base with him. Whee! To there. He accumulates 1. I spent it to charge. Guest is going to charge with his blaster fist into. Sorry, no, the spear fist into him.
Okay. Is that
Mat 6.
melee or
Melee, sorry.
Melee. Okay. I am def 13.
I will boost the 7 I need. I hit.
Okay. Good. She just got it.
Pow 10.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yep. Second attack buying into him. Or sorry, not buying. Second fist, blaster fist, melee into that thing.
Okay.
Mat 6.
Okay.
What's your def?
I.
Okay, I'm assuming huge base. I rolled a 9. We're good.
Yep.
Pow 12. I'll boost that.
Okay.
What's the armor?
19.
Dice off 7 is 7 to the number. Nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
No more hitting me.
Okay. I will now shoot you with my rune spear. You have no
No.
tokens.
10, 19.
Rat 6.
That's my
That
deal.
hits. Alrighty, so that's 11. Pow 10.
Minus 9.
No
Not a jack.
damage. Not a jack. Hits definitely with an 8. And pow 12. Nothing. Okay. Good for you. Next up, he is going to charge. 6, 9. Oh, come to you, but I can go base to base with him. Yeah, we'll charge him there.
Okay. Now, it is not physically possible for you to get to where I can't push you away.
Right. Yep. Bonk. Charging there. I will charge with my squard. My squard is Eidolon. Mat 6.
Okay. You need a 4. You charge for free?
No, thank you. I hit with a 10.
Okay.
Pow 18 on this
Minus 1.
is 8.
Okay.
Push me away. I'm at an inch. I will shield you. Mat 6, looking for the 11 will hit. Pow 13 on the shield.
Okay.
Minus
Minus 6.
Yeah, we'll boost that. No. Off 6, nothing. I will now sword you.
Okay. So you are now at your max melee range.
Oh, sorry, I have my gun still. Yep, I'm within 2 of him now. So I will shoot him. Her, whatever. What's the defense on him?
17 in melee.
17. I'll shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot her. Why not? I need 11. Nope. Okay. I'm going to buy in a sword attack into that thing. Actually,
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll still be able to reach her
Yeah.
after you hit me.
so I hit. Dice off 1, I think we said.
Yep.
Is 5.
Okay.
I will buy my last attack after you push me onto her.
Okay.
You said 17. No.
13.
13. I need a 7. I hit with an 8.
She just dies.
Okay, yep, POW 18 plus. So she goes. Next up, he is going to run. He is speed 6, runs 11. He's going to run over here, around him. And that's me.
Okay.
I think you have to like hold it. Anyway, so I score 1, I scored 2. Nothing because of him. So I go up 2 more. 4-1. Correct.
You go up 3 more?
Just 2.
No, 2 flag, yeah. Okay. All right. We're going to have 4 here. We're going to have 6 on Maddox.
The Wi-Fi here blocks it.
He will have no focus.
It doesn't allow the upload or whatever. I don't know exactly.
Oh, he disabled peer-to-peer.
Probably.
That is precisely. So on a Wi-Fi network, particularly with like one that he has, you can disable peer-to-peer so nobody's talking to each other. It's a more secure way to do wireless.
Sure.
Which is why the block at the layer 7 firewall that he has is working.
Okay, we got 3 there. Okay.
It is potentially on the list.
Yeah. Because that's our next thing is to get a mobile hotspot. And the question then becomes, most plans are like 100 gig a month. So is that enough? Should be.
All right. Do. You got some apples. Do. I got some too.
It's not that we can't afford it per se, so much as
Yeah.
Well, that is the end of my ionization, which makes me sad. Okay.
because the app that's being used on the tablet is
Yeah. It worked great at my house. It worked great when I hotspot my phone to both my both devices, but
So we're going to activate him. He's going to walk up here and give him magical weapons.
yeah. Go poke some dudes.
He's going to activate, he's going to aim and shoot this white.
Okay. I gotta look up their stats. 12, no boxes.
We're going to hit him.
I'm super dead, I'm sure.
It's about 10. Yeah, you're dead.
Can I pull him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, no bounce in there.
Okay. That's gone.
Okay.
Walk forward, smash.
No, I'm going to charge that Eidolon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's
All right.
gonna die.
So we're going to activate him. He's going to charge the Eidolon.
Sounds real good.
Go right on in here. I'm going to come up
1 inch with a shield, 2 with
just
spear.
at your 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Def 12 on the Eidolon.
I am Mat 7. That will definitely hit you. That's
Yeah.
also a crit. I have critical sustained attack.
Oh, sweet. Start spinning the spear.
Something like that.
Twist it in.
All right. So I am power 18.
21, off 3.
You're going to feel this. So that is 12 points to the 4.
Now, 12 to the 4 leaves me on 2. My movement is the only thing up.
Okay. We will take our shield attack into the little guy.
Yeah, 12.
Because if that guy, he dead,
Okay.
we will buy a spear
Sustain.
into the Eidolon.
Def 19 now, so roll a 3 to kill me.
Okay. You dead?
Okay, nothing else. Triggers, done, dead.
We're going to go ahead and buy a spear into the little guy.
Gassed. All right,
I'm going to hit a 15.
that hits.
It should be like dice plus 2.
He is a 16, yeah.
Okay. Take 12 to the
Ow.
4.
12 to the 4, got it?
Now to the 4.
Yep. 12 to the 4, got it. Head, Cortex, right arm out. No, sorry, just Cortex and right.
We're going to activate. We're just going to walk.
Yep.
And we're going to pulse again because I don't need
good.
focus for that. So over to the big guy.
All
And
them.
then all of that.
Yep.
All right. So let's just start on your left.
Okay, D-cell is still up. I remember this time. Arm
Okay.
18.
2 points.
2 points.
No, 4 points.
4 points. These all are the adepts. They are arm 15.
Okay, so 4 is to kill.
4 is to kill.
Dead,
Dead.
dead,
Dead.
dead.
Dead. I'm assuming I can pick up.
Yep.
Okay. Objective. Arm 20.
-8. No damage.
Okay. Was she in the pulse?
I don't think
'Cause
so.
if so, she's going to add my way. Okay, we're good.
She's not.
So no damage there. This guy, he is in shield wall, so 18 on him.
Okay. Dead.
Okay. This dude.
His friend lives.
Okay. And last, yeah, he's in. 16 on him.
17.
Okay, dead.
And then the big guy. 18.
18 total. He's arm 18, nothing.
Okay.
I know the memes.
All right. Well, we're gonna walk our 6 to touch the flag
Okay.
to bap that guy in the mouth.
Bap.
All right.
F12.
I am at 7. Hits a 12.
All right.
Power 13.
Off 3.
And I have stall. So you are now stationary.
Okay.
Take 6 to the 4.
6 to the 4. That hurts. Got it. Left arm's out.
Her ranged attack. Hits.
Movement. Oh, no, yeah, you're good. I'm stationary, so.
Yep. It is power 12.
Off 4.
Take 5 to the 1.
5 to the 1. I'm on 1 box.
Okay.
Movement's still up.
We're going to
Even
activate the
stationary.
big guy. That's her 3.
Yep.
He's going to walk.
Generate. Blah, 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 blah. Does he still have snipe?
No. We're going to kick him.
What? Stationary, anything but?
Yep. So that hits.
Or auto, actually.
Yeah, I didn't
auto.
even think about that.
16.
Dice -3.
4 to kill it.
5.
That kills it. Gassed away.
Oh, and our tokens, we're going to generate 2. I'm going to pew-pew that guy.
What? Void Shaper, Def 12.
You are in range. Or, I mean, excuse me, I'm +2.
Oh, yeah, sounds good.
4 to hit, hits.
Yep.
Boost damage.
16. This is the wounded one.
So
18 with yourself.
18, dice -3. You die.
-3.
8 points.
Do you ignore tough?
Nope.
Tough check. No tough. Blah. He's not soulless. He's just dead.
Okay. We're done with him. All right. Because I have to, I'm going to charge her.
Don't forget the -2.
Yeah.
Still plenty to get there.
No, it isn't.
It isn't?
No.
What is? Oh.
Play again.
What if you? Now, hold on. Seriously, what if you charge and you go through the wall? No,
No.
that doesn't work.
Nope. So, we're going to have to do stupid things.
Yay, stupid things.
Run to touch zone.
Okay.
What's her melee range?
Mine is 1 on that guy.
Okay. So we'll just not be in melee. Going to go ahead and walk.
Yeah, 1.
I'll generate my 3rd token because I already had 2.
And he's not in the zone, correct?
He's not in the zone.
Okay.
Shoot her.
Yeah, and they're not engaged, so all
We're at
good.
8.
13.
I hit you all day long.
Yeah.
It's power 15.
I am in D-cell, so yeah, it's still dead.
Yeah. 9 points.
Okay.
And then we'll shoot this guy.
Yeah. Okay. 13s, I think he was.
Yeah.
12.
By a range attack. Hits.
Okay.
We're going to boost damage on him. It's going to
Yeah.
generate 2 additional attacks. So this
16.
guy and then this guy here in the middle.
Does the flag is a model?
The flag
is, it still-
is not a model.
It's not anymore.
Not a model. No.
Okay. They changed that in Mark 4.
So they are models, but they cannot be affected by anything.
Right, in Mark III, they were still elite targets, though, because they were still models, and they were
I
not
mean,
technically
they cannot be
immune.
affected by anything. Like
Okay.
they, as far as the game is concerned, they don't
Yeah,
exist.
I'll look that up later. So yeah, that's fine. So there, and then this dude
Yeah,
sounds.
it's the damage on the guy in the back.
Yeah, 13, 15? No, it doesn't matter. 13.
17.
So dead. They don't have boxes, do they? They do have, no, they don't have boxes.
And then the guy I actually shot. We'll go ahead and boost damage on him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So,
16,
minus 3.
18.
Take 1.
Ooh.
Why again? Why? Yeah. Run? You're speed 7?
She is speed 6. She is speed 7. I can count.
Yeah. So just
Agreed.
not be within 19.
That's not Maddox, though, right?
No.
Okay.
Hey.
You're protecting her a lot more than Maddox.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
they
got,
don't have a choice.
she got arm 18 or whatever, but.
And go ahead.
Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-now. All right.
I will get 1, 2, and you will get 1.
1.
Flags are models, and they are incorporeal. They do not activate, cannot be targeted, move, replace, or remove from play. They cannot be chosen as frenzy targets.
So there's incorporate models, and they would follow the same as the white.
I would imagine it's similar.
That's how it was in Mark III,
It's
too.
not the same as the white, but
Okay. He goes up to 6.
yeah, it will hit the flag though. So your dude is not dead.
Oh, okay.
Turn just changed. You got a point for the one zone.
Yes, I got 2 points.
You got 2 points.
I got
Flag
2
and
points, and I'm
zone.
contesting one of his. So he's going to get 1 to my 2.
Yeah, it's 5 to 3.
I thought this game was going to be quick, Greg.
Well, I thought I was going to die quick, or probably just die quick, and that hasn't
Well,
happened yet.
I mean, there is a obscenely huge forest in the middle of the table, which
been
is
hiding like a
basically
chicken.
the only reason you're not dead.
Yep.
But you're not dead.
Because the forest is so big, I can't even see your objective.
Yup. Okay.
I would like to mention that these forest templates are way outside the terrain guidelines that are included in Warmachine rules.
6.
I'm mostly just telling you to shush because I heard. The pain sucks. Be quiet.
2. Can't. He'd have to go first. Get rid of that. So I can just shoot.
Yeah, I mean, you can't win this turn.
Not on points, no.
Yeah.
I have to clear out way too much over there.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to kill everything but my caster. And somehow contest my flag.
Right. Okay, he's at 1. She
Yeah.
will upkeep. Poop. Admo. There we go. For 5. She's down to 5. That upkeeps for free. And now.
So I think I'm in a position at this point where I need to pack.
Oh, yeah, okay. If you need to get going, that's fine.
I think this game, is still fairly up in the air, other than the fact that we're both already out of time.
Right. Yeah, you clocked on the end of yours, and I clock now. Yeah, so generally speaking, what I would probably do, and for those watching the stream, AJ lives a ways away, so he's got to get going here soon, so he doesn't get home super late. What my plan this turn would be is he would walk forward, kill this. He would shoot these 2 things dead, hopefully. And then maybe put a shot on that. Israfil comes over here to start waylaying on these things.
You are out of range, though.
I am, yes. But he goes over there to start doing that.
Yeah.
I pivot this way to make the game go lateral at this point. I take these 2 points this turn. I contest this one with a white because he'll be scoring here, so the white can run over.
Is it possible for the white to run that far?
Maybe not.
I think he only runs 11, right?
I think you're right. So he couldn't contest that. So I might have to move this one over there to contest then. Well, even then, I couldn't contest and shoot. So I can contest the flag, but not the zone. So that with that, I would go up 1, 2 to your 1, and I'd be at 7 to 4. And then we slowly grind that out and see what happens. But I think you're right. I think we're up in the air.
If we grind it out, you probably lose.
I don't know.
Just
It's
because
possible.
I have 2 heavies and 2 battle engines to try to kill your 1 heavy and like infantry. Israfil is going to be a continuing problem, but this guy is going to hurt him.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And
We're theorying the end because he's got to pack up. He's
Yeah.
got to get going.
I think that losing ionization is hard. That costs me a lot of damage. But because I can basically just focus on Israfil with all 3 of these models, I think there's a decent chance that I can either kill him or put enough damage on him to make him not a threat.
Gotcha.
And then it's just a matter of I don't think you just have enough stuff left.
Yeah,
Because Hellyth can't do enough damage to kill 2 heavies and 2 battle engines.
No, the Israfil's 1 saving grace is he'd run over there and be probably at focus 2 or 3, depending on my activations. When
Honestly,
he got there,
I think
but
moving Israfil out of this zone is a mistake.
it very well could be. But
I think that if you keep him here and go for this battle engine, you're at least keeping some scenario presence over here. If you bring Israfil this way, there's nothing left over here that can kill the battle engine.
right.
So it just walks up and stands in the zone and pops range 14s at whatever I need to attack.
Yeah.
And basically, you've lost this zone as a potential point.
Yeah. And if I sit there, I stay 2 up until the end of time, until we figure something out.
Yeah.
So-
So I think if you keep Israfil over here, this turns into a points battle. And we just see whether or not I can get stuff into this zone fast enough to keep you from winning.
It'd be nice not to have Israfil leave the table ever, but
Israfil never leaves the table.
never gonna leave the zone. Leave the table.
But I think if Israfil leaves that zone, you cede a huge advantage that you don't have a way to regain.
Yeah, you're probably right. So, well, thank you, those watching. Don't finish this one, but you guys can think about how this would end and how you would have played it better than me.
Well, I
And-
mean, technically, I lost on time. So-
Sure, but
Clock is a thing, but not normally for here. But I would like to thank both of our players for playing this evening as we wrap up this game. I'd also like to go ahead and thank Enchanted Grounds here in Littleton, Colorado for offering us a place to play and a place to stream. If anyone ever finds themselves down in Southwest Denver, feel free to join us. We play on Wednesday evening starting at about 5:30 p.m. And then we start our stream at 6:15 as well. And we want to thank everyone who watched tonight. Invisible, I'm looking at you. And just kind of as a final announcement, be sure to catch us at Warfare Weekend. We will be uploading the games from the Last Chance qualifiers as well as the Iron Gauntlet. And again, thank you. We're glad to stream. We're glad to get some games out there for folks. So everyone take care, and we will see you all next week.